Hey everybody, Ashton here with Gents with another haul video. So if you remember my last haul video, I said I was going to try to do one of these each month to show you what I'm picking up month to month as time goes on. So I've got a solid haul for you guys today, 15 or so bottles, and a couple bottles actually came in yesterday that I'm not including in this month's. They'll be on next month's video. Already got to start on that. Some of these I've already reviewed, so if I've already reviewed them, I won't really go into any detail. I'll just tell you that I've reviewed it on my channel already, and if you're interested, go check that video out. Or if you've already watched that video, go back and watch it again. All right, guys, let's get into this. First up, Mont Blanc Legend Night. If you're interested in this, check out my video of it because I've already reviewed it. Another one I've already reviewed, Dueto Parfums Golden Boy. This one gets compared to Tuscan Leather. I actually did kind of a versus video of this fragrance and Tuscan Leather, so if you're interested, check that video out. Next up is Hardwell Eclipse. I've reviewed this one also. Not a super positive review. It initially starts off interesting, it smells nice, and then things get kind of weird. But if you're interested, check out the video. And that is a bummer for me personally because I've been a huge dance fan for probably 17 years now. So that was, the first DJ slash producer that's made their own fragrance. I was really hoping it was going to be sort of a hidden gem, and then it was not. Another one that I have reviewed, Coach for Men. This one is definitely nothing new, but it smells nice. Again, if you're interested, check the video. Do it. Next up is Club de Nuit Urban Man. This is the highly anticipated follow-up to Club de Nuit Intense Man, which everybody knows is an Aventus clone. Turns out this is kind of a twist on a Mr. Burberry clone. Starts off smelling pretty nice and then falls apart in the mid on my skin. Multiple wearings for me all ended the same way, with me being disappointed. Another Armaf Le Parfait. This one is actually pretty good. I filmed a review of this, but I have not released it yet because I'm not 100% happy with how it turned out. I filmed it in the sunroom. A lot of you that are familiar with my channel know what I'm talking about. I just felt it didn't look all that clear because it was filmed on a gray day, so everything's kind of overcast looking. That's a long story for me to just say, basically, I'm gonna review it again and then release that review to you. But in case you're unaware, a lot of people compare this to Green Irish Tweed mixed with Aventus, and we'll get into that a little more when I do the video again, but this one is good. So between the two Armaf that I bought, this one gets a thumbs up, the other gets a thumbs down. And here's the last one that I have already reviewed. It looks like a lot of my pickups this month have already been reviewed. I've been busy. This one is Paco Rabanne Pure XS. If you look on Fragrantica, people decided that they didn't like this, they hated on it, but personally, I do like it. I think it's a nice release. If you want more information, watch my review. All right, that was fun. I'm sure you guys learned a ton just now. That was sarcasm. Let's get into some things that I have not reviewed yet, and if you're interested in me reviewing any of these or including them in any future videos, let me know in the comment section. Next up is a new-ish Valentino release, is Valentino Uomo Acqua. This has tomato leaf, iris, and orange, and the interesting thing about this fragrance is it takes iris, which is typically used in fall and winter perfumery. A lot of people say it comes across like makeup or lipstick, and turns it to be used in a summertime fragrance. And that is kind of interesting to me because this is going to be a very different type of summer fragrance than pretty much anybody is used to, especially when you're talking about the vast majority of people that are going to be wearing something like Versace Pour Homme in summertime. There's nothing wrong with Versace Pour Homme, don't come at me for that. Bit of a drawback on this one is the performance. It's not so hot, but if you're interested in me covering this in more depth, let me know. Next up is one of the coolest bottles that you will ever see in your entire life. It is House of Oud Almond Harmony. It looks a little bit like a dragon egg or a dinosaur egg, maybe. So the base here is actually pretty heavy. It's a heavy base. And then this is the actual bottle. It lifts out like that. It's really interesting. Kind of strange, but cool. This has almond, vanilla, and tonka. It's rich, creamy, balsamic, a little bit powdery and sweet. It smells very, very nice, but these fragrances are fairly expensive. Next up, we have the new Ralph Lauren Supreme fragrance. This one is Supreme Cashmere, following on the heels of Supreme Leather and Supreme Oud. This has bergamot, incense, and cashmere as some of the main notes, and I will tell you off the bat that this is going to be the most divisive of the 3 Supreme fragrances so far. Supreme fragrances, you just slap Supreme on it, charge $2,000 a bottle. Some of you will get that, some of you will not get that. This does fit right in line with Supreme Oud and Supreme Leather though, with spice kind of supplementing the cashmere as the main note, much in the same way that Supreme Oud and Supreme Leather have a good amount of spice that's kind of on equal footing as the main note in each fragrance. Like I said though, this one is not going to appeal to as many people as Supreme Leather and Supreme Oud. I'll go into this one a little bit more in the future. I'm about to drop a knowledge bomb on some of you out there. People that are really into the grassroots fragrance community already know about this person, but if you do not, I'm about to hook you up with a good knowledge nugget. This is one of my newest purchases, 8 and Bob Champs de Provence, and we'll go into this fragrance in a moment. But most importantly, I got this fragrance from a man by the name of Alan, who is the manager of Beverly Hills Perfumery. Now, some of you out there know what I'm talking about, and you're thinking to yourself right now, yeah, Alan's the man, and you're right. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to leave his contact information below, as well as his eBay store. Now, Beverly Hills Perfumery does not have a website up and running as of yet. I know they're working on it, but it's not live. Regardless, you can reach out to Alan either via phone, Facebook, or email, and he'll get back in touch with you really quickly. So what I suggest you do, for those people out there who are not aware of Alan, who are hearing about this for the first time, is check out his eBay store, see what he has. He carries a ton of niche fragrances. I buy lots and lots of my niche fragrances from him. If anything catches your eye, anything that you want to purchase or anything you want to inquire about, just go ahead and reach out to Alan and say that you saw me talking about him. He's 10,000% legit. Everything is 100,000% authentic, which is way higher than 100% authentic. And Alan is always willing to hook you up with samples of anything that he carries. So seriously, SRSLY, if you're interested in buying any of those niche fragrances he carries, reach out to him first. I mean that. I can't say it enough. Reach out to him first. I'm doing you a solid right now. I am doing you a solid. I know that came off like an infomercial in the middle of a video and everything, but I haven't gotten anything for free from him whatsoever. I'm just letting you guys in on something that you should know about. People in the know already know, but now you know. Anyway, back to the fragrance. This has bergamot, orange blossom, and ambroxan, and really this would fit right in line with the Tom Ford Acqua line. Things like Mandarino di Amalfi, Costa Azzurra, Neroli Portofino Forte, Neroli Portofino Acqua, and Mandarino di Amalfi Acqua, etc., 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 etc. It's fresh and green with a touch of ambroxan. It's a people pleaser. May be my favorite 8 and Bob fragrance to date. Up next, we have another niche fragrance for all the niche fans out there. It is Orto Parisi Terroni. The nose behind Orto Parisi is the same person that did all of the Nasamato fragrances, Alessandro Gualtieri, and now he is doing Orto Parisi. So if you're a fan of Nasamato and you were unaware, you should check this house out. And Terroni is supposed to be inspired by the roots and land around Mount Vesuvius. It's compared to Black Afghano, kind of like a more wearable version of Black Afghano, and they don't list any official notes for this fragrance. It's smoky and slightly sweet. I haven't really been able to dig into it too much. It smells like there's probably oud, incense, some smoke and soil in the fragrance, but I have not really begun to break it down. Up next is a fragrance that I got for a good deal from FragranceNet. I believe it was running about $60 for a tester, which is very cheap for this brand. It is Atkinsons, His Majesty, the Oud. I already had Oud Save the King, so I figured might as well go ahead and get this one to go along with that one. There's oud, vanilla, styrax, black tea, and cloves in this fragrance. It's more on the vanilla side of things than it is oud, but I like that. I like that a lot actually. And the black tea and cloves in the opening gives it a really different kind of twist than your typical vanilla oud fragrance. We're in the home stretch now, just a few to go. Up next is my newest Xerjoff. It is Xerjoff Casamarati 1888 Regio. This has lavender, geranium, carnation, and grapefruit, among other notes. If you look at the breakdown, it's actually a really floral men's fragrance. And I will say that out of the Casamarati line, the ones that I own, this one is the one that's going to be the most divisive. Anytime that you make a men's fragrance that's heavy on the florals, there's gonna be a lot of people that kind of shy away from it. And this is another one that I've only worn a single time, so there's not too much that I can say about it as of right now. Up next is a Byredo. I know that Manny from Cascade Scents is gonna like that. This is one that I had a decant of years ago and just now was able to pick up a full bottle at a good price. It is Byredo Accord Oud. This one is a leather oud fragrance that's sweetened up by the blackberry and has a nice little boozy note in there. Fantastic, in my opinion. This is one that I'm really looking forward to wearing in the winter because I've been without this fragrance for some time after I ran out of the decant. And last up for this haul, thank you for sticking with me, is going to be a Guerlain. It is Rouge Dress Code, the 2017 release. This is one that comes out as a limited edition each year, and it's pretty hard to find in the US. You have to pretty much order it from Europe. That has praline, patchouli, and vanilla, among other notes. Basically what it does is it takes Rouge and tries to modernize it by adding praline as a dominant note in the fragrance. So that makes it kind of gourmandy. It's a nice twist on Rouge. It's basically a formal fragrance for gentlemen is the easiest way to describe it. I'm really glad that I have it because it is kind of a pain in the butt to acquire. All right, guys, that is it. That is my haul for October 2017. I'll see you guys back next month with another haul for November 2017. We'll see how it stacks up. We'll see which month wins. I don't know, it's gonna be hard to top this one. Like I said before, if you're interested in seeing more information on any of these fragrances, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.